and welcome to my dungeon. Let me just tell you, today has been a day already, and I know what you're thinking, like, oh, what could have possibly happened today, Kate? Listen, this whole week has been kind of catastrophic. Emphasis on the cat part, because Thor had a vet appointment to get blood drawn, and of course he didn't let that happen. That's gonna be a whole other story though. That's gonna be its own thing later on. It's still developing. It's in motion, right, Thor? He's not saying anything. He wants me to pet him real bad. So today started out like any other normal day. You know, I slept in a little bit, accidentally, slept into like 9. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna go do legs, because I had an eye doctor's appointment. It wasn't that far, but like it was a decent amount, and I had never been there before. So I was like, maybe I should go a little early just in case parking could be a problem, because it is Los Angeles, you know. The thing is, the night before, I didn't really feel great. Like I felt really nauseous, and like the thing about me and nausea is like if I feel nauseous and I get anxiety, and because I have anxiety I get nauseous, and then because I'm nauseous I get anxiety, and because I'm anxiety I get nausea. You know, it's like a circle and it's never ending. So last night I was like, oh, I don't feel good. Oh no, I'm scared. And then I went to sleep, right? And then I woke up this morning, I was like, oh, I feel fine. Technically today is leg day at the gym. Last week I had the worst leg day of all time. I did 2 exercises and I was exhausted and I had to go home. And I was like, hello? Like, how did I do 2 exercises? Usually I do 8 exercises, maybe like 8 to 10 exercises if I'm feeling good, you know? But this time I was like, okay, I can either go today, go as fast as I possibly can, or I can go tomorrow. But the problem is tomorrow I have to take Thor back to the vet. Can I help? Why are you blepping? That is the most I have ever seen you blep. I was either gonna save leg day for today and be a little rushed, or save leg day for tomorrow, but tomorrow I have to take Thor to the vet and I don't know exactly how that's gonna go, and I could do leg day technically tomorrow after the Thor vet. Thor's gonna be on gabapentin and he's gonna be high as a kite, and I feel like I should be home for that. So I decided, you know what, like, screw it, let's just go today. You know, I'll be a little time crunched, it's fine. So I, you know, get my pre-workout and I go sit at my desk and I mindlessly go to shake my pre-workout. I add like this much water and then I do 3/4 of a scoop because that is the perfect amount for me. And then you shake it up and you blended the powder and the water all together, and then you drink it, and then it's, you know, pre-workout. I do 2 shakes and I forgot that I already shook it and I didn't close the lid. So immediately when I shook it like this, pre-workout goes into my eye, all over my clothes, all over my new computer chair, all over the keyboard, the desk, the mouse pad, the monitor, the floor. It went everywhere. And I shook it like twice, and so like I had 2 pumps of pre-workout go. And I jumped up and I grabbed a towel and I was blotting my chair, because my chair is a holy grail, you know. I spent a lot of time and effort and money on that thing and I was really excited. I wanted it for so long and it was finally mine. I was blotting it, and then I was like, oh yeah, everything else. So I was like wiping the desk down. It stained the desk. I have like pink rings because the pre-workout's pink because it was fruit punch. My eye was burning and I was like, oh yeah, I got like an eye shot of it, you know? And so I was like trying to clean it out, and I also, the whole thing, I have an eye doctor's appointment today. Haha. Isn't that fun? I've always paid out of pocket for the eye doctor, and then I discovered that because I've had insurance now for like 2 years, maybe, I think it's been more than 2. I think it's been like 3.5 years I've had insurance. And then I just recently discovered, oh, my eyesight is covered by my insurance. Maybe I should like look into that instead of paying out of pocket for everything, you know? So I scheduled an appointment just to get, you know, oh, hey, here, insurance, here is my eyesight. And you can see I have good eyesight. Well, I don't have good eyesight. I have contacts and glasses, and like I have it covered, and I don't have glaucoma, and like I take good care of my eyes, kind of, not really. Don't tell them I'm on the computer 16 hours a day. It's not that much. Anyway, back to the point. I'm like trying to clear everything up, clean everything up. I had to quit out of the Overwatch game I was in because everything was covered in pre-workout. It's like my clothes were drenched, and I was like, I just washed these. I'm still gonna wear them. So I went to the gym. I did leg day today, and I did like maybe 4 to 5 workouts, and it was fine or whatever. I did it covered in pre-workout. The whole time I was working out, I'd be like, why do I smell pre-workout? And then I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. There were certain workouts that I wanted to do, but I didn't want to push myself, because the thing is, like, there's been a lot happening involving Thor and involving me and involving stuff that's like on the outside. Like, there's just been a lot happening, and my stress levels, I will push past them. Like, if I'm stressed and I'm like freaking out and I'm like, I'll do it. I'll give up eating. I'll give up sleep. I'll give up whatever I can to get something done to help, you know, future Kate. The only problem is not sleeping and not eating does not help future Kate. So what my body does is it shuts shuts down and I get sick. Like it'll give me a migraine, it'll give me vertigo, I'll get sick, I'll have a fever, like my body just shuts down. With everything that's been happening involving Thor and me and like, you know, stuff, I can feel myself very rapidly approaching that level. And so I'm trying to like pump the brakes a little bit. Like I still want to go to the gym, it's healthy, it's good. You know, I feel good going to the gym and it's good to have my muscles pumping. And then I was gonna have a protein shake afterwards, very healthy. So I rush home and I get a protein shake and I'm trying to drink the protein shake and immediately the nausea comes back. 'Cause remember what I said the night before I had nausea? Remember how I said like I'm reaching my limit and my body makes myself sick if I get, you know. So I was like, nope. No ma'am, drink the protein shake. We gotta have something, we gotta have the protein shake. So I drank the protein shake. I was very proud of myself. And then I showered and then I was like, okay, I don't have time to wash my hair, so I hope my hair looks okay because I didn't wash it. And so I was like, I gotta zoom. And then I was like, well wait, if I'm getting my eyes checked, do I or do I not wear makeup? Because I feel like they would appreciate if I don't wear makeup, you know, because it's involving the eyes and they could see better and not have like crinkles of mascara inside the eyes, you know, because that happens. And so I didn't wear makeup and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna look crusty, dusty, and musty all the live long day. Sure, that's fine, it's great, fantastic, wonderful. So I pull into this place and it's like Wally World. Like there was so many different food places to go to and there was different shops. There was a really big Target and I was like, I am not at the right place. I drove 20 minutes and I'm not in the right place. Okay, couldn't find the eye doctor place. And I was like, okay. So I like went onto the app again and I was looking and I found it and I hit click and it was like, it's 500 feet away from you. And I was like, what are you talking about? And I look up and lo and behold, it said the optometrist. And I was like, am I a moron? So I, you know, put my little screen up because it was so hot today. Waddle on into the optometrist place, walk in. The thing is like when I made this appointment, I made it like 2 months ago. I thought, you know, I'm doing future Kate a solid because like I needed my insurance now to have my prescription and, you know, also it's always good to get your eyes checked because you want to make sure your eyes are healthy, especially with how many times we're on the computer, you know, like it's not very good. And so also I've had a little thing with my eyes. For one, my eyes have had the same eyesight for like 12 years. Like I've had the same, they haven't changed. However, the last time I went to the eye doctor, she was like, how often do you wear contacts? And I was like 16 hours a day. She goes, okay, yeah. How often? How many days? I was like, every day. Yeah, every day. And she goes, yeah, I can tell. So the problem is because your eyes breathe themselves, you know, and because I wear contacts all the live long day and every day, my eyes are slowly suffocating. And so it's creating veins in my eyes, like blood veins in my eyes. That's not good because it's trying to make more ways to get air in because I wear contacts so much. And she's like, it's not gonna like hurt you, but it's just gonna make your eyes look bloodshot all the time. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, how do I fix that? She goes, you need to wear glasses more often. And I was like, I personally don't like glasses, you know, like maybe wearing them to go to sleep, like before bed. Yeah. Okay, wearing them the whole live long day? I did my time with glasses. And the thing is, I like my glasses. I just got some new ones and they're super cute. But I don't like, you know, like I don't like having to constantly and like have it. And then like if I look down, it's like fuzzy, right? But then if I have to look like this and I can only look like this. And I personally, I'm not a big glasses person. I love contacts because I can like this, I can do this, and I can do like this. And I still see everything. I was a little concerned going into this that they're gonna bring that up. Skip forward, they didn't. They said my eyes looked great and my eyesight hasn't changed at all. The left eye changed a little bit, but she said it was so small that it doesn't matter. And I was like, okay, cool. Cause like I still see perfectly fine. But this is the worst part. This is the worst. This is what I forgot about, right? The puff of air. I sat down, she's like, okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna measure your eyes. I was like, okay. So I sat down and I saw the hot air balloon and I immediately was like, because I hate the puff so much. It is just the anticipation. It's the anticipation of the puff. And then the puff itself, you're like, oh. She's like, okay, so there's gonna be a tiny little puff. I was like, yeah, okay. So I was waiting, I was like I can't do it, man. I did it, but like she would do it and immediately I would go, my body took a screenshot twice. But overall, they're like, okay, so do you need glasses? Do you need contacts? I was like, no, I'm good. I just, you know, needed y'all to have my eye information just to get checked, you know, blah, 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 blah. They're like, okay, great. So do you want to get your eyes dilated? You know, we'll schedule that. And the thing is about eye dilation is I had it done in 2020 for the first time ever. And I hated it because I couldn't see. And the thing about eyesight, the reason why I love contacts so much is because I hate not being able to see. It scares me to the ends of the earth. Like I went to a blind exhibit one time in like the 9th grade, 10th grade. Absolutely terrifying. The thought of not having eyesight scares me to death. And so when I got my eyes dilated in 2020, it was not fun. I mean, granted, I could still see light, but everything was super fuzzy. And I got checked then and they were like, yeah, your eyes are super healthy. I'm like, great, why did I have to do that? Like, I don't ever want to do that again. And so this place, like, okay, so you have to, we're going to schedule you in October to get your eyes dilated. And I'm like, cool, cool, cool. The other thing about getting my eyes dilated is I don't have any friends. I have to take an Uber. Because I can't drive. If I'm getting my eyes dilated, I can't drive. But then I'm gonna be blind in an Uber. That's so scary. As like a woman, I'm gonna be completely helpless. And so I'm gonna try to see, I do have friends, but they have, big boy jobs. And so I have to like ask and see, hey, can you take off this specific day so you could drive me to my optometrist? Because I'm getting my eyes dilated, you may have to hold my hand. So I ordered my glasses online and they got here and they look super cute, super great. The only problem is they don't fit my tiny little pea brain head. I have a small head, I don't know. And so I put them on and they would immediately fall off it. But the thing, it was what was nice. This was what was nice. I would put on the headset and it didn't pinch my ears, because that's why I got new glasses, because my other ones pinch my ears and it hurts and gives me migraine. So that was the only like positive. But instead, so I asked them like, are you able to like fix these at all? They're like, oh yeah, we could tighten them. I'm like, oh, thank you. I was like, but the thing is like, I wear a headset all the time. So if you could only tighten it like a crumb, just a crumb, that would be great. And they're like, yeah, sure, over here, he'll help you. And I was like, okay. So I go and I sit down and he's like, oh, so, put these on and let me see how. So I put them on and he's like, okay, now pull your hair back, because he wanted to see how it fit like behind my ear. And so I lifted my hair and I turn and he goes, oh, that's not even touching your ear. Okay. Yeah, let me take them. So he took them and he went to the back and then he came back and he goes, okay, try these. So he put them on and he's like, okay, tilt your head down. So I tilt my head down. He's like, shake your head really hard. And I was like, I like just felt like Jar Jar Binks. So you have a great day. I was like, thanks, you too. And so I'm packing up my stuff. He goes, yeah, make sure you stay safe out there. It's real hot. And I was like, oh, I can tell, because I was already sweating. And then I found out very close by there was a Wingstop. And I go to the Wingstop. I'm like, hi, I would like to place an order for... My name's Kate. The thing is, if you ever had Wingstop, I'm gonna do you a solid. The Korean barbecue boneless, oh, it's so good, man. It's so good. And I don't like their french fries personally, so instead I sub it for carrots. And their ranch, get the ranch. Oh, it's like God was in the back and he's like, have my child. And you're like, thank you, thank you. It's so good. And then, they're like, okay, it's gonna be like 18 minutes. And I was like, oh. So I sit down and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait, 18 minutes and I have some time to myself because it's been a very busy, very stressful week. And so I sit down and I'm waiting like 5 minutes and I hear order for Kate and I was like, oh, okay. But I get home and it was so hot, dude. It was so hot outside. Sit down, open my wings, and I ordered 8. They gave me 11. The thing is, sometimes I've gone to a Wingstop and like they just kind of like half care, put, sauce on them. Bless these workers, I swear to God. They like drenched it in the sauce and there was 11 of them. And I was like, did I pay for 12? Like what? I thought I ordered 8. I can't eat 11. I can save the rest for later, but like I can't eat 11. But it was so nice of them. They drenched it in the sauce. They gave me a big old thing of ranch and the carrots were delectable. Like I just sat there happily eating and drinking my Dr. Pepper. Today was a good day. I thought I was a little concerned at the beginning because of the pre-workout. I thought that was going to be like an omen, but like it ended up being okay. Like everybody was nice at the eye doctor. My eyes are perfectly fine. Everyone's super friendly. And then the Wingstop, it was delicious. Absolutely fantastic. I guess that's my story for you. Today I have left on my schedule is to film this dungeon for you and then potentially stream and then potentially take some photos. I feel like I have something else I have to do. I have a big list. But anyway, that's all I'm going to tell you for now today for my eyes. Also, off topic, I hope my makeup's okay. I tried to do, so in this game I'm playing called My Time at Sandrock, I made my character have like blush across her nose. And it looks really cute in the game. I tried it in real life. I don't know if it looks as cute. I also don't know if you can tell, because now I'm a little toasty, so now I'm maybe a little red in general. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you have a fantastic day and all the fun stuff. Safe travels. Okay, bye!